Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Web Dev. In this video, we will do a small assignment or exercise. So, what are the concepts we have learned up to now? Now, we will be creating a process and we will be calling that process through the Node.js. So, what is the thing is the assignment is, for example, let's say that we are having a file which will have numbers like 1 2 space and 2 3, and we can also have a double space also. Okay, and we can also have a double space also, and if you try to check it like this, so like these numbers, so these are the type of numbers which we'll be having. Let's say we will be having old numbers we'll be having, so huge file. I'm taking some sample numbers only. So now what I need to do it is, so now through the Node.js, so I will be passing this one as a stream to the another Node.js process. So let's say it could be any program. It can be C, .NET, Node.js, or anything. It can be any program. So we will be sending it as an another. We will be sending this input to another program, and that program will process the data. The program will process the data, and it should return the data in such a way that it should be the output should be so $1. So every two letters should be divided with a comma like this. Okay, so like this it needs to give. So everything should be three numbers comma. So like this it needs to give. So like this, here it should have like this, and here it should have like. So this is how you should send the data. Data not, you should not send the data. It should write the data into that file directly, and when the file written and the formatted file is completed, so it needs to send a response in such a way that the process has been finished. So this is the thing which we need to do it. So here what I would be trying to do is, the first step is, so Node.js program will be there. Okay, and it will read the file. The first second step is, now here it should read the file, read the source file, let's say containing numbers, containing raw numbers, you can say it. Okay, and it should send the data to the child process. This process can be anything. It can be a Node program or C program or .NET program, whichever it is for you. So that is another process we are sending. So that means we will be creating a child process and we will be sending the data. So now here, send the data as input to the child process. And so now here, up to here it's finished. So now what we need to do, so here in the child process, so in the child process what we need to do, in the child process what will happen, take the data, take the input data. Okay, format the each number and save the data in the file. After completed, send the signal to the main process with exit code 0. So I told you, right, the exit code 0 means it's successfully done. So now here in this thing, so when we get the exit code, so you say file processed successfully. So that is the thing which you would be able to do. So this is the thing which we need to set up. So this is the simple program which we need to set up. So now what we need to do it is, let's try to discuss this one. So now here you are able to understand this one, right? So what we are trying to do, so we are creating a Node.js program in such a way that, so we need to read the source file. So we know how to read the source file, and it should take the data. So it should take the data from the child process. Okay, it should send the data to the child process. Here it should send the data to the child process, and the child process can be anything, .NET, C, anything. So we will be writing the code in the Node.js only, and send the data as the input is child process. When we get the exit code, so you say file process successful, and in the child process take the input data, format the each number, save the data in the file, and after completed, send the signal to the main process with execute code 0. So this is the total structure of the code which we will be trying to do it. So let's try to implement this one. So how we can implement this one? Let's try to, so let's keep this file. Okay, so let's try to so here we will be having two programs. So here we will be writing the two programs. One is app.js file, so which will create the child process. Okay, here it will reading and all those things, and another one we will be having is the, so it can be any program, it can be C program, .NET program, or anything, but here we are our playlist or our course is fully so confined to the Node.js only, right? So I will write the code in the same Node.js only. So now here you will be having the number underscore formatter. So whatever the name you want, you can keep it number at the formatter.js file. So here it will take the stream of data and format it and save that data, save the formatted data in the what you can say, save the formatted data in the file, let's say. Okay, save the formatted data in the file. So this is the code totally which I would be trying to do it. So let's try to implement this one. So what I would be trying to do it is, let's say that first we'll create the app.js file. So for this one, what I would be trying to do here, so this is our folder, new folder I am creating, massive communication, and here in this new file I will create first the source.txt file, so which the file it should be read. So here I can have 1 2 3 4 5 space, so I can have here another number, I can have another number, and I can have here another number, and I can have here another number. So let's so like this the data will be there. So now let's try to create the app.js file. Okay, app.js file is also created. Now here what I would be trying to do, constant. So here we need to read the file, right? So first one, what we need to do it in the app.js. So let's try to write the code here. Okay, so I will be writing the code. So what I will be trying to do it. So first of all, what I will do here, so here in this step, first step, read the file stream source.txt file. So first step I will do, and the next step what I will try to do. So I have read the file stream. Send now here create subprocess using spawn. Okay, so using spawn, so we will create it and send the data as stream to the subprocess. That's it. So this is the steps only we'll try to do it. So let's try to read this one. So for this one, what I will do, first of all, let's include the require of node fs. Okay, so now let's try to get the file, input file. So I am reading the file, input file is equal to, what can I do here, fs dot create read stream of. So here you will be having the source.txt file. So I am reading this file. So we got the input file. So what I need to do, so I need to create a subprocess. So constant subprocess, that is nothing but here I will be using the spawn of. So I need to create the node. So here I need to pass the parameters. So that is nothing but I need to call in another Node.js code. So .js, and I will try to send the beginner also. So beginner means it should start with $, and the divider which should be having is the comma. So I am sending that one also as a dynamic thing. So now we got the subprocess. So what I need to do it is, I need to send this data to the subprocess input. So that means what I can do, input file, whatever the input file data I am getting it, so I will try to send it to the subprocess dot as a standard in. That's it. So now we are trying to send the data. So this is the what I will be trying to do. Send the data as stream to the subprocess. So we are sending the data as a stream to the subprocess. So these are the steps we have did. So 1 2 3 and 1 2 3 I have did it. So now let's try to create the number underscore formatter.js file. So here I will be creating the number underscore formatter.js file. So here first of all what I will try to do it is, so here read the data that is, so that came as input. So what is the input data we are getting it? Let's try to read it as input. So here what I will be doing. So here standard in dot standard in dot on off data. So whatever the data we are getting it, so let's say to take it as a chunk, and here I will do console.log of chunk dot to string. Okay, or otherwise you can also send it as an standard out also, standard out dot write. So you can say it as an standard out dot write, like this also you can send it. So now let's try to get it here. So whatever the sub process dot standard out, you are getting it. So pipe it to the standard out. So the standard out means our terminal, I am piping it. So let's try to see. Let's try to see our code. So here I will clear it off. So here I am starting the Node app.js. Now here it is telling standard out. Okay, so let's try to process standard out. Let's try to get it standard out from the node process. Fine. Let's try to see the output. So whether we are able to get it or not. We are not able to get it. Why? Because subprocess dot standard out dot pipe to the standard out we are trying to send it. Okay. Number standard out. Okay, here we need to do the standard again. So these are the problems which we will be getting. So now let's try to see whether we can able to get it or not. See, the same output we are able to get it. So the first step we have completed it. So now what we have did, just we are trying to send the data and we are trying to listen the data. So whether we are trying to see that whether we are able to send the data and we are able to receive the data. Here instead of sending the same data, so we need to format the data and we need to save it in a file and we need to tell it at the last it has been completed. So in the next video we will try to do the same thing. So hope you understood about this, our concept, our requirement, what we need to do in our project. In the next video we will try to complete this one. So if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.